What's going on? Thanks for being here. How many people do we have from Argentina here tonight? No, not many. All right, that's okay. That's all right. How many of you are going to act like you're from Argentina tonight so you can have an excuse to go do some celebration drinking, huh? All right, that's more like it. Good to see you all. We're watching the Yankees-Phillies game right now, bottom of the 8th inning. Yanks in control, 6-0. We welcome you to Halftime Live. I'm your host, Mark Willard. If this is your first time playing, we're a live sports trivia game show you play on your phone, like everything else. I'm going to be asking 12 questions, ranging from easy to hard. If you get the right answers, boom, you move on in the game, but you get one wrong. That's it, you're out. Unless you got an extra life, which can only be earned by directing your friends and family to either the iPhone or the Android App Store and getting them to download Halftime Live. Why not? Be nice to them. Once they do, we'll grant you an extra life, and that extra life will get you back into the game. And if you make it through all 12 questions, you will be winning or splitting our grand prize tonight of $500. All right, we've got 3,276 of you playing tonight, and that includes Caracola and Wilmer and I, Sean, and D Flip and Go Terps, Maryland, I think. Good to have you all. We thank you for playing. Let's get started. Here is question number 1. Which of the following places does not currently have a NASCAR track? Daytona Beach, Hong Kong, Talladega. I know what you're thinking. Well, this one sure is easy, but hey, you never know. Anything can happen these days. In fact, a racing team from South China just competed in NASCAR's Southern 500 at Darlington Raceway in South Carolina. They finished 23rd out of position 27, behind winner Denny Hamlin. So, hey, not last. But unfortunately, Hong Kong is still a ways away from having their own NASCAR track. Well, the Hong Kong 500 does have a little ring to it. Congrats to the KCMG team, and congrats to the 3,288 of you, pretty much all of you who knew that one. Hopefully you're a movie buff for question number 2. Here it is. In which movie does Keanu Reeves play quarterback Shane Falco? The Replacements, Cool Runnings, or Ali? Pain heals, chicks dig scars, and Keanu Reeves lasts forever. Vaya con Dios. While it would be nice if Reeves had starred in all of these classic sports movies, he only got to play quarterback Shane Falco in one of them. Although I would have loved to have seen Reeves in John Candy's role in Cool Runnings. What could have been? Instead, we got him in The Replacements. Cue Jacob Dylan and the Wallflowers with We Could Be Heroes. All right, 3,168 of you could be heroes too if you keep on getting questions right. We're going from replacement players back to the pros for question number 3. Which of the following people is not a current member of the Dallas Cowboys? Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, or Tom Brady? The original answer here was Des Bryant, but that would have been too easy. So we decided to go back to the drawing board, come up with something far, far easier. And that's the answer here. Drafted in the 6th round out of Michigan. Just ask him. He'll tell you over and over. It's Tom Brady. He is not a member of the Dallas Cowboys. But he does practice the TB12 method in all aspects of his life. I think 3,143 of you have been using the TB12 method as well. You're all looking yoked and vegan. Okay, onward. Question number 4. Who was the first straight out of high school player to be the NBA's overall number 1 draft pick? Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, or Kwame Brown? What a list we got here, huh? Got the GOAT, the Mamba, and a current member of the Big Three's three-headed monster. Jordan, as we all know, led North Carolina to an NCAA title in 1982 before winning 6 more titles in the NBA with the Bulls. Then, in 2001, when Jordan was GM of the Washington Wizards, he took Kwame Brown, number 1 overall straight out of high school, before announcing he was coming out of retirement to play for the Wizards and prove to all the skeptics that Kwame wasn't the worst first pick of all time. All right, 1,805 of you, that got a few of you, made the right pick here. even if Jordan didn't back in the day. Cheers. Good job. Onward. Question 5. Which NFL star is currently dating SI swimsuit model Camille Kostick? Is it Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers, or Rob Gronkowski? Hey, I'm all for power couples. Anytime you're teaming up and combining legitimate assets, I think it's a smart move. And I see who this guy's emulating here. Sure looks like somebody's following the TB12 method. Isn't that right? Rob Gronkowski. Gronk and Kostick have had an on-again, off-again relationship since 2015 when Kostick quit the Patriots cheerleading squad. Smart move on her part. She's now an SI swimsuit model. She left the Pats. It sounds like Gronk would like to leave the Pats as well. It's not quite as easy for him. But for 1,267 of you, that question was easy. So on to question number 6. Which all-time NBA great is not in the soon-to-be-released movie Uncle Drew? Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, or Reggie Miller? I'll be honest, at first, when I saw the trailers, I was like, Kyrie Irving's Uncle Drew Pepsi commercial as a movie? That's not going to work. But I got to admit, over time, I've only gotten a little bit more excited with each day. There are tons of great cameos from NBA legends like Chris Mullin, Steve Nash, Bill Walton, David Robinson, Chris Webber, Reggie Miller, Shaquille O'Neal, pretty much everyone except Charles Barkley, the Chuckster. Would have been perfect in that movie. Plus, think of all the craft services opportunities that were missed for him. Missed out on that one, Chuck. Come on. But 847 of you did not miss out, so it is into the second half for question number 7. Who is the NFL's active leader in field goals made? Phil Dawson, Matt Bryant, or Adam Vinatieri? Gosh, it's a tough life being an NFL kicker. I think Janet Jackson said it best back in the day. What have you done for me lately? That's certainly the line of thinking when it comes to NFL kickers. And these 3 have stood the test of time, but none more so than Adam Vinatieri, who's made 559 field goals in his career and 56 more in the playoffs. Should have been 55. Tuck rule is ridiculous, but I'm over it, sort of. All right, 767 of you have gotten over the first 7 questions. Keep going. Here is question number 8. What is golf's next major tournament on the calendar? British Open, PGA Championship, or Tour Championship? We're halfway through golf's 2018 major season. Patrick Reed won the Masters, and Brooks Koepka won the U.S. Open. The Tour Championship is the season-ending tournament and is not a major. The PGA Championship is the final major of the season. That leaves the British Open, or the Open Championship, as a true golf purist would call it. And it's going to be happening the weekend of July 22nd at Carnoustie Golf Links in Scotland. I've been to Scotland. There will be beer. All right, I think 647 of you are on your way to tipping one back if you can answer 4 more, and you're of age, of course. Here's question 9. How many times have the Yankees and Phillies faced off in the World Series? 1, 2, or 3? Phillies and Yankees have both been around for a while. The Phillies since 1883 and the Yankees since 1903. So, of course, these 2 National and American League charter members were going to meet up in the World Series at some point, right? And they did, twice, as a matter of fact. The Yankees beat the Phillies both times. Damn Yankees. Most recently in 2009 and also all the way back in 1950. That one was actually the second of the Yankees' 5 straight World Series crowns. Okay, 304 of you only need 3 straight more to win your own HTL crown. You're getting close, and we're enrolling in college for question 10. Who won the Atlantic 10 men's basketball tournament in 2018? Was it Rhode Island, Davidson, or VCU? Did you feel that? Things just got a little bit harder, didn't they? Just like when you made the leap from high school to college. It's no different here at Halftime Live. You must have been paying attention during last year's conference tournaments to catch this one. This team probably would not have been able to dance had they not secured a 1-point win over Rhode Island. Luckily, Steph Curry's alma mater, Davidson, did just that, just the same as 151 of you who secured the correct answer here. 2 more to go. But we are not playing halftime live this week without checking in on the World Cup. We do that in question 11. Which of these countries has previously made it to the World Cup semifinals 4 times in a row? Germany, Argentina, or Brazil? In case you haven't noticed, the world is going wild, crazy right now for the World Cup. People from every country are glued to their TV sets, anxiously waiting to see what's going to happen next. The fates of entire nations hanging on every corner kick. The country who we're looking for here just won 2-1 against Sweden on Saturday as they look to make it 5 consecutive appearances in the World Cup semifinals. I'm talking about Germany. And they've made it to the Final Four in 2002, 2006, 2010, and 2014. Of course, they won the whole banana in 2014. Guess what? Right now, 115 of you just advanced to today's halftime live final. Maybe some of you can even sneak in your answer kind of right at the last second, just like the Germans did. We've got $500 and the fate of sports fans across the country on the line right now. It's money time. Get ready. Here we go. Question 12. Which of these MLB pitchers did not win over 200 games in their career? Curt Schilling, Roy Halladay, or Dwight Gooden? All 3 of these all-stars gave their team a chance to win every 5th day, but only one of them can get you a win right here, right now. The late, great Roy Halladay never won a World Series, but he did pitch a perfect game and a postseason no-hitter. Curt Schilling won 2 World Series during his career, but it's the man who won 3 World Series titles who is the right answer right here. That is Dwight Gooden, the man they call Doc. Finished his career just shy with 194 wins, but if you picked him right now, he just locked in a win for you today. Congratulations, 78 of you out there like Greg Axe and Sean and Moo GF and Jerf. I like that. That rhymes with Nerf. How about R. Vaughn and Andrew Tabbs and Scobin? Good job to all of you. Congratulations on bringing in the cash. $6.41 for each of you into your halftime live kitties. Your next chance to add to that and win is tomorrow night during the Angels-Red Sox game on MLB Network. First pitch for that one is going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 o'clock in the West, of course. Until then, I'm your host, Mark Willard. We thank you, as always, for playing Halftime Live. We'll see you tomorrow.